big market report tonight. We've got some really cool pickups. You guys are definitely going to want to stay around for the pickups, and it's going to be a fun night. So let's do it.
Tales from the Flip Side. From the Flip Side.
We got to get Nate a tape. I'm gonna have to make Nate a tape. Nate, you're gonna have to figure out.
I'm a rookie, so it's got to come later. It's like Lex Luger as the associate for the Four Horsemen.
Yeah.
How old are you, Nate?
What's that?
What?
How old are you?
47.
Oh, you're old enough to get a tape. I was a little worried you were young enough to get a CD or something.
Yeah.
It's called being Memorexed around here.
Yeah.
I just made that up, but now it is.
Well, I like the Memorexes. Yeah, man. Reminds me of the 80s, man. My favorite ones were the ones that like look like LA, like pink and yellow and shit. Anyways, what's going on, everybody? Thanks for joining us. It is episode 209. I put something crazy on the thumb, and I wanted to show you guys. I just saw it today, but it's a badass cover. And did you guys see this?
I saw you added it, but I didn't know where it came from.
Dude, this is amazing. I couldn't believe how cool this was. And here I am, a guy that hates fucking homages. And this came out. DC Shadow War Zone #1 pays tribute to an iconic X-Men cover, which blew me away that DC, like, that's actually kind of cool that DC's doing that. And whoever did it killed it. I got to see who did it. This is just so good.
Is that going to be an actual comic or a story?
Yeah, actual. Yeah, it's going to be a variant.
It's going to be a comic, but you know what I mean.
Oh, like an exclusive?
Yeah.
Let's see
I don't
here.
think it'd be noted like this as an exclusive. They usually do the articles on variants.
It said a few months back, DC scored a hit when it paid homage to one of the most iconic covers of all time, Todd McFarlane's Spider-Man 1, which is true. And now for Shadow War Zone 1, the publisher is at it again, paying tribute to another iconic Marvel cover, Uncanny X-Men 141. So there we go. The variant cover by Howard Porter. Hell yeah, he killed it. He's also doing Shadow War interior art for Batman issues. Check out both covers side by side. Like, dude, it is so good. I can't believe how good it is. It's probably gonna be like a 1 in 25 or something like that, right?
I don't know if you remember, there was a Snake Eyes cover for G.I. Joe that did this homage back. It was about 10 years ago, but it's
Destro, right?
As well.
Remember? They did.
They had one for G.I. Joe and a Snake Eyes.
Yeah. I remember the Real American Hero. They have the Destro one, right?
Wasn't it? I actually have the It's like a G.I. Joe Cobra cover with the X-Men homage on it.
And I know I'm going to get so much shit from this in the comments. By the way, you guys, the comments lately have been absolutely fire. Keep the comments coming. They have been so funny. Like, I want to get to a point where we read the comments, like, for some of the past shows, because they're that good. So keep the comments coming. But I know I'm going to get shit for it because how much crap I talk about homages. But I think this has taken over as my favorite homage over from that Spider-Man 1. Spider-Man 1 was always my favorite thing to be homaged. And now it's kind of just getting worn out a little bit. And I think that this is my new, like, X-Men. This X-Men 141 cover is so iconic, and they do really good homages to it. So
I'm burned out on homages, but like at least like there's a little flair with the bat signal and such. Not.
Yeah, I think it's cool. What up, Hive Comics? Hive in the house. Who else in the house? Eric Hurd, Mojo, Cover Junkie. What's up, everybody? Sean just got back from having a damn good time. Went snowboarding. How was it, brother? Did you feel like an old man out there on the slopes?
Yes and no, because I got back in last year, so I went up several times, and I hadn't gone up again this season at all, and only because I've been real kind of lazy about exercising lately. I was better at that over a year ago, And so getting back up there, it's like, oh yeah, the leg muscles, getting up, the sitting down, stuff like that. But I don't really fall anymore. And I was worried last year, but it was like riding a bike because I used to go up 20, 25 times a year when I was young. And so it was like riding a bike, and yeah, so no real stumbles, like one slip. But also, I'm not going to the snowboard park. These bones, like if like scabs don't heal for a month these days, what do you think's gonna take up for a bone to fuse back, dude? So I was good with just chilling. And because it was Mammoth, the place is huge, so it's not like Big Bear over here, or well, Wrightwood's tiny, but yeah, Big Bear's great. But there's also so many people there. You're avoiding people, like dodging people and kids all day long, just because it's just smaller. It's nature of the beast, and Mammoth's spread out. So had a really good time. Didn't even almost run into anybody. Only got stuck a few times on some flat catwalks and stuff, but had a good time. Went with some good friends, drank the whole time, and yeah, because even that's a drinking sport. Let's be honest.
Everything's a drinking sport for you, bro. You're like a pro. You're
It's
like
what
a
it
pro's
is.
pro.
It is what it is.
We were talking about that the other night. I was talking to Drew and Clutch, and I was telling him like it's pretty amazing to see you in action, like because it starts at 10 a.m. and then it goes till 3 a.m. whenever the bars close that night, and it's pretty amazing, dude. It's impressive, dude.
And I buy comics along the way too. Even
Yeah.
that is one. So
Yeah.
there we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right. So listen, we got to show some quick love. Of course, we got to do our normal whatnot looking. I got to show some love. Let's see who's on there right now. We got Yeezy Yee on there.
Hive will be up in a little bit.
I'm about to say Aaron's live right now.
Let's see what Yeezy's got
What
going.
kind of books are you looking for?
Ooh, he's putting up some amazing Spider-Man books.
From the Flipside. Let me stop the music.
Does he have? Ask if his new partner is there.
Like Lamprey 50.
He was going to have a helper with him run some books.
Let me see if I have any of those books.
I don't think so, because I think the camera would be utilizing that part.
Okay.
Show.
Oh, damn.
So I don't think there's even a point in asking.
Damn.
On the picking up.
Maybe one of these days. Soon.
We'll get you, Hive. We got you, John.
I don't have 109.
John's gonna be opening.
Honestly, I don't collect a lot of vintage stuff like that.
Fucking
so
what's that shit called again? I'm so stoned that I forgot about it.
Is anyone interested in running the
what's that game called?
Number 8, CGC 9.6.
The Pokemon game.
MetaZoo.
He's gonna be opening up MetaZoos on hopefully Wednesday. Hopefully we can talk him into it.
I'm wondering if that MetaZoo is gonna be, since I missed the boat on I don't know every other thing besides mostly comic books.
Let me know.
I wonder if this MetaZoo is gonna be. I mean, it's already like way flippable. But are we just dumb for not getting first copies for like $400 or $500 right now? You know what I mean? I know everybody's always looking for the next big thing.
I can't decide. I mean, honestly, if I don't buy it, probably. If I do buy it, definitely not.
I see it. I see you guys talk about it. I still don't know what that fuck shit is.
Oh, I'm not saying I understand it. I'm just wondering if I can make some money or not.
It's a card-based game where the environment you play in affects the strength of the cards.
Okay.
So if you're playing near water, the water cards have power-ups. It's fucking insanity to me, but I read about it the first time I saw the damn book.
Here's what's interesting. So this is Hive's previews of what's coming tonight, so you guys can see the bangers. This book is going to be on our market report tonight. So because it's still blowing me away, and I'm very surprised at what it's doing. And I saw Jonathan give away or basically do mystery packs of these the other night. So whoever got in another mystery pack scored these. But it's pretty amazing to see this book moving, still moving. Anyways, make sure you guys go. Oh, look at that! Yeezy's got 234.
Shipping profile.
Second print.
No, that's the first.
Alrighty.
Okay.
I will start this auction.
I thought the first print wasn't the first print like lenticular.
At $1.
Second, shoot. They're
Oh, I'm live on Flipside. Sweet.
that's just the first
I
print.
turned off my music so we wouldn't get in trouble. But
there you go.
Yep. If you have another device, make sure to watch Tales from the Flipside. This is the first appearance of the new Sinister Six. Red Hood jumping in.
There we go. Well,
He
there
knows
you
what's
go.
up with these Miles books.
Go give Aaron some
Awesome.
love, you guys, and
I mean,
we'll check in
who
and through
doesn't
about
watch me?
tonight, and then of course go check out the Hive Boys. They're coming up.
She canceled on me.
Let's see here. What time are they? Is he just answering your question, Sean?
Yeah, so I typed it in, and he said she canceled on him.
Oh, damn.
Maybe next time.
I missed
Check
it.
it
Maybe
next
time.
Right as I clicked on it.
Hard to get good help these days.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. So yeah, make sure you guys check that out. Craziness. What were we just talking about? I can't remember.
How you smoke too much.
It's been a long day. This one is interesting. Did you guys see this? Spider-Man is getting ready to take over Avatar as the top domestic box office haul.
Thank God.
It's kind of wild it took that long.
It's kind of wild that it happened, considering what happened, what all the other movies were going through before it.
I think it's actually helping because there's nothing else to go see. Like, it's not like there's a new movie coming out every week. There's nothing else. So it's kind of getting a little bit of an artificial replay value.
Yeah.
Not that it wasn't good.
Yeah.
Just saying it's kind of got a unique environment.
Well, I actually looked at movies the other day because I wanted to see the Kurt Warner movie, and it was already out of the theater. And then
it got ran out that quick.
Well, maybe just where I am, but
I mean, that's been 5 or 6 weeks, man. That's pretty long for.
It seems like if it's a month, that's usually you're on to the next group of films.
I forgot they had one. I know that Sean Payton just got played by Kevin James.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, I didn't. Did you watch that?
No, I saw the commercial for it or the trailer for it, and it was really weird, dude.
I saw the Warner movie.
Just like, I can't. You saw the Warner movie? It was good.
Yeah, I saw it.
That didn't look. Now that didn't. Dude, Kevin James as Sean Payton just seems weird to me. I'm just saying, the Warner movie looks like good or fine or watchable, whatever you want to say.
It was
like
entertaining.
A real movie,
the only
basically.
thing I'll say is a tad long, but still good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they make you pray during it?
What'd you say?
Did they make you pray during it?
Is that Paul Bart?
Yeah, I was worried that the Kurt Warner movie was gonna be like a cheesy Christian movie on like, the Together channel. That's what I was really worried it was going to be. Hopefully, it wasn't that. What was it, John? Was it good?
The Warner one?
Yeah.
I mean, it was a little bit, it was a feel good, but it had some good stuff in it. It really went into him and his wife. So I think it probably stayed a tad long on there, but still gave a good story. His story is great anyways, Can't make it.
Who played his wife? I just remember she had that sweet ass hair.
It was fucking the girl from True Blood.
Kurt Warner's wife is crazy. She's crazy.
Hey, really?
Right?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh man.
She's got to be super
I'm definitely
crazy.
not watching it now. I can't have True Blood ruined for me. by watching Sookie and thinking of Kurt Warner's wife. No thanks.
Dude, she's got that look like why Kurt Warner married her. That's for sure. Look at that, man. She is crazy. Yeah. I'd clap for Kurt Warner. But she is. Look at that. Wild. She's got the wild side.
That's way after though. Like that. See her clapping down there. But like even whiter hair is like what I remember.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
I thought she had a septum ring for a second there. I was like, whoa, dude, she's real crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, crazy's not bad. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying crazy's bad. I think in this situation, crazy is pretty damn good. But she is she's out there. Good for her. Good for him. Well, Sean Payton retired and now he's got a movie. So shout out to Danger Room Comics. $5 super chat says, "What up, Mercenat? About time you hit IG." Yeah, I noticed your Witchblade post.
Yeah,
oh wait, you actually made the jump?
Oh yeah. This has been
okay.
a
I
few
didn't see it.
yeah. This is a few weeks ago. Yeah, we're
okay.
hey man, I'm thotting it up on Instagram.
There you go.
One platform can't contain him.
Yeah. This is he put this up, and I'm like, and I feel like the emperor back here, like
That
waiting
negative
for
food
it.
and nothing's
Yeah.
tough. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I don't like the new format of Instagram, and it's driving me crazy because they're trying to make it a video instead of picture thing, and it was always a thing with pictures. And I used to actually like really enjoy editing pictures, and so I could still post pictures, and I guess people still see them, but like they're trying to force you to make videos instead. And I like making pictures better than I do videos by a lot, and also, and I have fun with it. Like if you especially look at the old stuff that I used to post, like just like try to be creative, edit cool stuff, not like pictures of coffee or whatever, and sort of like flipping through Instagram, I don't see my friends' stuff anymore. I see like the 10 accounts, like I don't know, just that show funny videos or like
Oh yeah, it's all
like over and over again.
out.
And I'm like, dude, I know any like where's all the stuff that my friends post? And like it just constantly show, and not only that, it shows them repeat like a lot, and they got to figure out an algorithm. I understand why they don't use the old one. The old one was like when it was just pictures. So you just do pictures and you flick up.
You got to click on that comparison of the two Hulk 181s. Like those two sold on the same day.
Oh, you have no idea, bro. Like me and John were talking about it before. That's some of the stuff in the market report. Like it's really weird the prices things are getting. It's especially raw books. It's
that
weird.
raw copy had color touch on it, and that shit was heavy too. It was crazy.
Interesting. Well, make sure you guys go follow Mercer on IG. Look at that. Is that your shit?
Thotting it up. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
I will say, I was looking for the market report. Be careful on eBay right now. There is a shit ton of scammers going on. Like lots of people hacking accounts and just listing big old books. Like I had sent these guys a picture 2 days ago.
Yeah.
There were 4 ASM 300 9/8 all went up for auction, 10-day auction the same day. And I went, that's wild. And I looked at all the same damn seller with different backgrounds, like stealing different pics from different places.
Mm-hmm.
And then I kept seeing like some other things on my search profile on it, and they all link back to the same guy who had like 3,000 feedback. But if you dug into it, he hadn't been on for probably 3 to 6 months, and they were not comics as previous sales. So like just do your due diligence. If you see something looks too good to be true, man, check it out. They are out in full force. Those are all the same seller. Those are not, if you're a seller, you have the same background usually, or some similar version.
I noticed
or like
Mercari is really bad for that. I noticed like you'll see keys, like Amazing Fantasy 15 for like $150.
Yeah,
and it'll be like Giant Size X-Men #1 for $200, and it'll all be from the same seller, and it'll be just like key after key after key after key for dirt cheap. It'll all be from the same seller. Now I managed to, I guess you can say purchase one of those keys, and of course it never showed up.
No, yeah, they're not going to show up. And don't assume eBay is going to have your back, man. You assume that, but it could be a bitch, man.
Yeah, and it's not just comics, because I was looking at a TIE fighter the other day, and somebody had 6,000 or so transactions, but they had 0 feedback.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of account hacking. A lot. I always call them zombie accounts, but man, it's bad out there. And if they'll link USPS tracking that goes to your town. They'll do all kinds of stuff, man. They will try and F you. So be careful.
Well, I think that's how you have to feel about every platform or every buying anything these days, man. I forget who I was talking to, but we're talking about the craziness and the market report and some of the crazy stuff.
Can I just go back to that comment you just said?
What?
Well, I mean, that it's like that on every platform. It's even getting worse because people all want to do friends and family now, trying to get around the $600. So, man, be double cautious because you do friends and family, you have no protection from
Yeah.
scammers.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Danger
and
Room Comics. I'm stealing that line. Mercenot, the comic thought. I'm stealing that.
What is it?
I'm using it.
All right. Speaking of Star Wars and Cad Bane, everybody, I'm expecting that you guys saw or know what happened. Of course, no spoilers on Flipside, which that's a lie. So get ready. We're talking about it. Cad
Yeah.
Bane on Boba Fett. What did you guys think?
I loved it. That was fun. That was a fun episode all around. It was a lot it was so much condensed into one episode, and it was just like it was just a lot. It was damn near too much, but it was just like the perfect amount.
I don't know how they're going to finish everything in the next episode.
So
Because it seems like there's so many different things going on. We've got Luke, R2, Ahsoka, Cad Bane, you've got Cobb Vanth, you got the Mandalorian, you got Boba Fett trying to get everybody else together to go against the Pike Syndicate. How do you finish it? One episode left.
Yeah, great point.
Oh, they're doing a Hawkeye where there's just like a whole bunch of crap going on in the like
maybe the last episode is an hour and a half.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
Okay.
But I thought the way they introduced Cad Bane, the way you saw him slowly walking, it was almost like one of those scenes where it's too hot and he's not clear. But if you knew who he was, you knew exactly what was happening. And how he had his hat down when he was talking for the first half of the piece, I thought it was fantastic the way they portrayed him.
That morning, I saw all of those Darth Maul #2s like just get taken off of eBay, and I'm like, oh crap! All right, so let me watch this episode.
Yeah, I got up early just because I figured it'd be all over the social platforms and didn't want to get it spoiled. Even though Brian called it weeks ago.
I think it's hilarious that in literally like 5 minutes of scene time, we're all talking about Boba Fett, like excited, like I know it's one thing. It's crazy to, say, oh, can Cad Bane, save the Boba Fett series? That's clickbait. I get it. But seriously, this character in literally like 4 minutes, however many minutes he was on there, and everybody's stoked. And the way he walked in, the way he sounded, the way he menacing, the way he shot what's his name, shot the other dude. Like this is
first. Yeah.
This is what Boba Fett should have been. This dude right here.
And they kept the same voice actor from the Clone Wars. It's perfect. I mean, the one part is with Bane, I almost forgot a little bit about Luke. And, I never thought I'd see Luke and Ahsoka together because there's so many possibilities with that. But if they're bringing back Luke now after The Mandalorian, because I thought that would be kind of a one-time thing. And you got to think, when Thrawn comes around during the Ahsoka series, do I start holding on to the Heir of the Empire 1 because it's the first Mara Jade? Because if they're willing to show Luke now and maybe bring him back, do they go down different roads with him?
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Are we going to get a whole Luke show?
We better.
There's
been discussion about it, but I don't think they've decided one way or the other.
Okay, so is it like have they decided on a TV show, or have they decided on a movie, or nothing at all?
It'd be a series.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be on another series on Disney Plus, but I think they were going for it, but then I think Favreau kind of pulled back, and I think they're slowing the brakes down a little bit on the Skywalker piece. But there could be, if they did, that would be, there's just no telling where it could go.
Did you see Mark Hamill didn't do the voice for that?
Well, and because they talked about bringing Sebastian Stan in to play Luke instead of doing the CGI. And if you've ever seen the picture and they compared it to him, you would think they're the same person. It's incredible.
It wasn't Stan. It was another actor, but I saw where Hamill didn't do the voice acting for it. So maybe that was what felt a little off, because there was a little bit that felt off. Like I forget what we were talking to Brian Miller the other night, and we were talking about this, and he called it the uncanny valley. It's like that saying where, like computer generated graphics can never get to the point where when we see it, we can tell that it's, we can't tell it's not real, if that makes sense. They call that the uncanny valley. And once it steps over that point, then everything just is a shit show. And they're getting pretty close, but you can tell even with that, there was something that felt off with him. Even though how good it did look, you could tell there was something off.
I got just one question. Is there anybody luckier than damn Max Rebo? I mean, the guy survives the Jabba's explosion, and then they have the explosion, and he's not playing the organ again in this one, or he's not there. So, luckiest guy in Tatooine.
You guys are talking about that Archie book. They're talking about the Archie 601 in the chat, and I find that so cool that people are buying that book and going after that book now. I think it's awesome. I think that's the type of stuff that's fun in comics.
I thought the Holocron Heist, that little Clone Wars book that came out back in, I think, like 2009 or about 10 years ago, I thought that would pick up some steam, but I don't know if it has or
not. This is another cool thing, like, that people forget. Like, that was the other thing. Like, how are they going to play it off? Are they going to play it off as Cad knowing, or as Boba Fett knowing Cad Bane? Because in the comics and stuff, he does, or in the Clone Wars, he does. And, of course, he shot, that thing in his helmet is from Cad Bane. And didn't Cad Bane also? Yeah, Cad Bane was a friend of Jango.
Because he was a friend with Jango.
Yeah,
and because that was one part when he's talking to Cobb Vanth about how he mentions how Boba Fett's a cold-blooded killer. So he worked for the Empire.
Yeah,
so, like how he specifically called that piece out.
Yeah, it's gonna be a really good episode. I agree. I think it's probably not gonna have much in it. Is there any characters that you guys are like, I can't believe we haven't seen that character yet? I'm surprised we haven't seen Bosk.
I'm trying not to jinx it. I brought it up, I think, like week 2, and that's who I'm dying to see. When she was talking about bringing in more muscle, I think some of the Clone War guys we could have expected a little bit, but the way Filoni and Favreau are towards the older generation, I really thought like Dengar and Bosk, especially Bosk with the Trandoshans, really kind of making an appearance.
Yeah, Captain Rex, that'd be cool.
I had friends telling me Kira.
Oh yeah, Kira. Yep.
I have no idea who that is.
Yeah.
They somehow bring them on. It's a mother dragon.
Yeah. Well, I think it'll be interesting to see what happens. We've got a couple more days to go. The Jackson, the Green Bunny.
Yes. If they really wanted to do something at the end where you get past whatever happens between Fett and all the different, the Pike Syndicate and everything, if they introduced like his daughter, or she showed up as a surprise at the very end, that would be a twist.
I think it's funny how people are angry how he didn't look, similar. And I remember when I first read this, and I was like, oh man, look, that's so silly. Like, that's so cheesy that they thinking like that. And I'm like, 5 minutes later, I'm like, man, we've done shows on shit like this. What am I talking about? They're all mad about how it doesn't look like the Clone Wars, and here I am, like, talking that some character is something even worse and complaining about. But I thought they did a good job with making him look live action. He was still very, very menacing, and that's the whole point.
Yeah, he looked definitely better than the guy from Duros and A New Hope at Mos Eisley.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. What are those Darth Maul number 2 selling for right now? Do we have an idea?
I think the 9.8s have gotten around $750, $875 might be the top I've seen.
Stein was thinking, he's like, you watch, this is going to be $1,000 9.8. And then he started asking, if this is $1,000 9.8, why aren't people snatching up Afras like crazy?
Yeah.
Because that should be $1,000 book. If Darth Maul number 2 is $1,000 9.8 for the regular cover, that Afra book is going to go crazy once she shows up.
Yeah.
I got a Darth Maul 2 second print last night.
Nice.
And from Comic Aficionado from Jen.
Nice.
She was live on Whatnot, and so she was throwing in books, and she had that up, and a first print, and I think there was a third book. I forget. And I just get bidding and won. So, but I
Wow.
think that second print's like a $1,200 9.8 or something like that.
Yeah, they're
Jesus.
expensive.
So I gotta see what I can do.
670. Yeah, that's awesome.
Are there any second prints
print
listed?
different? What is the difference with the second print?
Just
It's
a little that
just-
says second printing above the barcode.
There's
Okay.
Yeah.
like a smattering of stars. In the
$199.
smattering of stars in the background. That's literally it.
Yeah, the stars. Here's one. One sold for $199 today or yesterday. Another one sold for 50. Somebody got a steal. Look at this. Where is it? $55 for Darth Maul #1 and #2 second printing. So they paid $55 for.
Holy crap! Okay.
Yeah, today. Somebody
Wow.
got lucky. Good for them.
Just a seller not paying any attention whatsoever.
Yep.
That's boomer energy right there.
That #3 is such a great cover too, man. It's cool that he's on it, but it's a good cover.
I've tried to see some more of the second prints on that #3 because I think it's a red background. You're again colorblind guy, but it's a darker background. I don't really ever see him that much.
Black with stars, and I don't even have that one.
Even this one
believe
is
that.
selling.
Well,
crazy.
you can find one though.
I just bonkers,
Yep.
man. But there it is right there. Black. That's awesome. That's even better. You're right. Look at that. Kind of nice that looks. This looks better than the yellow, I think. Here's the yellow.
Yeah, all the #2 second print 9.8s are listed at 1,400 or more. And there's one actually that ends in 23 hours. It's at 685 right now for auction. With
I like harder to find mine.
That's beautiful right there.
I couldn't find that one.
They're hard.
The Galactic Icons one. That one's awesome too.
Oh, the 55.
Yeah. That's a really good one. Awesome. So good. 160 raw.
Wow.
Yeah. Let's see what it looks like sold. 150. 165 best offer.
Wow.
125. 100. There's not many of them out there. Doesn't look like it, right? This is one of those ones that people are keeping.
I was checking to see what the action figures were doing. I mean, there's been a pop in some of the older ones. The Black Series hadn't changed that much, but the Black Series with the exclusive with Toto 360, that one's popped.
We've got some of the preview or the Star Wars magazine Mando covers in the market report tonight because everybody's getting ready, going crazy for that Darth Vader 20. Did you guys find a way to snag any of those?
I pre-ordered one, and that is it.
I got
so far.
I got a lot coming if they show up tomorrow from Random House.
They're not
if
selling.
They pulled back on price. I mean,
yeah, people have realized that there's a ton of them out there. They're not selling for as much as I thought they would. There's the second print. The second print ones.
Did a bunch get allocated?
Yes, I think so.
I'm surprised
I think
a little higher.
Yeah. Yep. Well, be on the lookout for that one too, I guess. Yeah, everybody's like, I might have a few. I might have one or two. Did you guys see? Shout out to Yi, Solo Wookie, and Tony, Blue Green Artifacts. Did a really cool thing on Revan last night. I didn't get to see the whole thing, but it was cool to see them do that. Make sure you guys go check it out. They did a nice little spotlight on Revan and maybe what could happen, what has happened, and what to be on the lookout for. So good stuff on that.
I just saw one of the comments. You found one of those second printings, #3, at one of the stores around here. Might have to find something to trade him.
Yeah, right. Doesn't make you angry that he found it right in your area. That always made me angry, and I'm like, God damn it! I could have been there and got that.
It's usually Stein that does it to me.
Yeah, I think Stein does it to a lot of people. He's always going from city to city, peddling his wares.
Raping and pillaging.
Yeah, basically.
Dennis says he might have a few. I believe that.
Yeah, he might have a few of
accounts.
everything.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think there's anything that dude has. Well, that's about the only things I can think of that really was different, what changed this week. Did you guys following Peacemaker at all? I know everybody's talking Peacemaker.
I'm behind because I left.
Yeah, me too.
But I really, 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 really like it. Like I think it's awesome. And people told me that didn't think they were gonna like it or didn't like it to start. Told me they thought it was great. It's a lot. It's a lot like to a degree. It's very similar to The Boys, at least as far as things like dialogue and ridiculousness going on in there. So yeah, I'm a little behind, sadly, but I am probably fix that tomorrow.
That is the character I underestimated. I mean, who freaking knew Cena was gonna just
Dude,
go?
it's absolutely hilarious, and it reminds me because if I don't know if you guys watching Righteous Gemstones,
Mm-hmm.
but I think that's hilarious, and that's like it's really similar in the I haven't looked it up. They probably have some like writer overlap there at HBO or something like that because it's just really along the same level there.
Just irreverent as shit.
Yeah. Yeah,
Just
very
going over-
irreverent. Really good.
Yeah, it's James Gunn, man. Can James Gunn save DC? Well,
I don't think he cares to.
Yeah.
Is this
I
the only
think he
thing
just
he's got a
likes-
contract to do with DC? Because I know he's going, obviously with the Guardians after that. But did he just do this for DC just because he got axed by Marvel and then went back to Marvel?
Probably.
When he got axed, he signed on for Suicide Squad. He liked Suicide Squad so much that he wanted to do something with Peacemaker. Like he just got obsessed with that character. And I don't blame him because, like, I guess I'd heard when they were doing it, the direction was to Cena, do what you just did, but douchier.
Makes sense.
So I don't know. He can. I think James Gunn can go and do whatever he wants at DC. He could say, "I want to pick the craziest fucking thing," and they'd let him do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's making big money. He's positive returns on everything he does, right? Did you guys see where I think I saw this where Disney had to pay what's her name more money because they found where it had made more money than they had thought or something like that.
Scarlet.
Yeah, they had to give her some more money, which I thought was funny.
Yeah.
Maybe that was a little hush money, a little bit of like, yeah, we know we messed up and we made some money on Spider-Man, so here you go.
I mean, she
back
was
and-
owed some money.
Yeah. Bob Raspert says, by the way, the Hondo first appearance, Star Wars Adventures #7, already hitting $80 plus ungraded. Wow. A lot of good variants for that one too, right?
Yeah, got
Those
the 110. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The Hondo stuff is crazy. All right. You want to get into some market report stuff? We got a huge market report.
Yeah, we may have to split this one up since we kind of went all over the place.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, let me get back to the top.
All
right. I wanted to talk about this one personally. So Crow 1, second print, 6.5, $315. I bought one of only 298s in the second print less than 18 months ago for under this price. Like nobody cared about the second and third prints, and now for this to be a 315, that's nuts. Like just pure insanity to me. It's a 6.5, guys.
I'm not surprised, dude. Prices are crazy right now.
I sold
books.
I sold out a lot of my Crow stuff probably 6 months ago because I'm like, man, the prices are insane, and they doubled or tripled again.
Where did you sell your Crow stuff on? Did you sell it on eBay or Heritage?
I sold a lot of raws on eBay. I sold one of my 9/8 private. I kept some, but I mean, I sold a lot.
Wow.
What? Okay, but I mean, how often are slabs of the second print even go up?
I don't know.
Like,
Not, I mean, they're not. There's not a lot slabbed. There are 2 9/8s and 0 9/8 is the third print. Highest is a 9/6.
mhm.
So, believe me, I've been watching.
Did they
Yeah.
announce a new Crow project?
No, you could just hit that time frame. I guess. I guess I was impatient. Like I guess I made enough money on it too. I don't care. It just was like, damn. When you see these things just hit numbers that even seem insane when things hit insane numbers in your head before. Like you used to be able to pick up a book like this for $10-$20 for a second print beat.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, people wouldn't even buy it sometimes.
exactly.
Yep.
So wild stuff. Mouse, Frick. I guess I've not seen the box set, but $355 is a hearty price.
Yeah, you could have got it for free if you would have called whatever that store is.
Well, I mean, probably not the hardback, but still. I mean, you used to find this all over the place for nothing.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those things that it's a classic, but like nobody is hunting for it. So now everybody's pulling them out. I'm sure if you go to the half price books and the vintage bookstores, you would have been able to pull these out for clearance bin stuff.
It'll be interesting to see what the next Raw 2 sells for.
I have never seen that friggin' book for sale. I looked for it for like years. I gave up. I got annoyed. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure it has sold, but man, I've never caught it. So, didn't Topher say there was an appearance before Raw 2?
I don't know.
He
never
did,
heard
and
that.
I don't remember what it was. I apologize, but if you follow his Instagram and him
me
on
take a look.
Facebook, there was something he brought up about it. So I don't remember exactly. This was just Real Love number 33. Nothing special, just another one of those random romance covers that caught somebody's eye for almost $300, you know? I wouldn't know why I would pick this one versus another one that probably would sell for a third of that price. So it seems to be in the eye of the beholder. I get that one. It's kind of got the
pinup
vibe, but you know.
Yeah, look at this, John. Take that down
the
real
Topher.
quick.
Yeah, I knew there was something.
He says this. He just put this out. Funny Animals #1. I'm not diving into the debate on banned books here. Pussy. No, I'm just joking. As a student of literature, I have a strong opinion, but this spot is about comics, and this puppy predates all others. So I wish you would have shown what's in it. You know what I mean?
I didn't see anything anywhere on the other post either. I couldn't remember what it was, but yeah. That's it.
It's interesting.
I mean, Topher is the king.
Yeah.
All hail King Topher.
Undefeated.
He's a deviant, but he's a king.
Yeah.
Freaking Spider-Punk getting popular, staying popular. Crazy. First print 9/8, $300. Wow.
Surprised there's just one bid.
I guess I am sad I didn't buy that one that Sean had on his charity auction for the variant.
Yep.
Yeah.
I pussed out around a little over 300.
Yeah.
Oh, that person texted me and is an unpressed 9/8. So thank you, Dennis.
Oh, I thought about going harder, and I think I had 1-2 books, and I'm like, I'll let somebody else win. Dumbass. Okay. This one just was a baffled me. A newsstand Dune 9/8, $500. I mean, frick. You couldn't give these books away a few years ago. Like, would you? If you had these in your boxes, you're considering throwing them away because they're taking up space, right?
Yeah, I mean, I could never give it. Like, I would have picked that up for $1 for fun back in the day when there were still dollar bins. Everything.
But you could put it in your dollar bin and it wouldn't sell.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
So, Wild stuff.
Even that cover is gross.
Awful.
Grotesque.
Terrible. Just a cool Golden Age sale. Catwoman cover. Nice.
That's pretty.
Never been pressed. I mean, that's like almost a fire emoji, isn't it?
Yeah.
That implies to me you either don't know a
much.
presser or you don't
lying.
actually think that it can improve.
Dude, most of those, we're talking 4.5. It looks nice and clean. Let that Golden Age paper keep its Golden Age dirt on it.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at people in the comments talking about Mouse and everything, and I think Dennis might be where I was thinking, like that the magazine predates it, and it's because it's a magazine. Chuck Hennessy is saying Funny Animals 1 is the first Mouse, so I would love to know more about that, because that kind of makes me feel like it doesn't make sense. But again, Topher,
I thought it was Raw 1, but I don't know about
Raw
this
2.
Funny Animal.
Raw 2.
Yeah, Raw 2.
Yeah. So that's
I had never. I mean, I had seen images of Raw 2. I have never actually seen one for sale, because if you have Raw 2 in your eBay search, you get a lot of shit. And I just got tired of looking through it all. So I don't claim to know anything about it. That was a Topher find, so I just kind of look into it, gentlemen. I don't know.
Dennis was talking about the Dune magazine.
Oh. Yeah, Dune had appearances before that. Yes. True. The comic thing is wonky to me. Cave Woman. That's a book you don't see a ton of, man. I owned one for about an hour at an IndieCon, I think. I bought it and sold it real fast.
I have a Cave Woman one, but it's the Frank Cho cover for... I forget what
people love their Bud Root, man.
Yeah,
he's got an audience.
Definitely does.
All right, what's this one?
He was selling so much stuff. He's still selling all that stuff at on mycomicshop.com. I felt like every single one had like Bud Root, not original. Well, I mean original art, but like drawings.
There's some on Comic Link tonight, man. There's always some.
Okay.
Man keeps busy. This one, Ultimate Fallout 4, first print, 1750, poly bagged, raw. Confirmed sale, because this is our buddy Wanted Comics mentioned it, and I have no idea what the fuck somebody saw on this one, because if it's poly bag, there's no way you can tell it's a 9.8, right?
Well, another poly bag sold for $1,000 before it.
Yeah, this whole list was the ones that sold prior. I mean, I understand Wanted's a trusted seller, and you do get a little more premium if people buy from you all the time and have had great luck. So that's in there. But man, that's 9.6s are actually cheaper than that.
Well, I also talked to Jesse today, Jesse James, and he sold a raw Ultimate Fallout 4 like last week, I think, for $1,000. So,
wow,
yeah, they're up there, and I think Drew sold a 9.4 for CGC 9.4 for $750, but that was that was cash at the con. But then I sold a 9.2 for $1,100 about a month ago, and I don't know why. In all honesty, I'm pretty sure because the guy clicked the button to only search for free shipping, and that was the cheapest 9.2 with free shipping.
Yeah,
because I can't figure anything else, because there's a bunch. I was like, what the hell? There's a whole bunch of copies listed for like 600 to 800, I think. And I was like, I don't know you want mine, but the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is drop this fucker in the mail.
Before you figure it out.
You know what I mean? I don't want to jinx it. It's almost been a month. So you know what I mean? I don't know. I was obviously future pricing it, but I think when this was, and I know that we're back there now, but when 9.8's like 3,500, then went down back to 27 or so, and I was like, who cares? I'm not out of copies or anything, so I just dropped it in there.
I don't know. I don't know buyer rationale. I just found this an interesting sale, and
I sold a raw number 1 with a slight tear on the top back. There's like a white. It's gorgeous other than that, and with like a white tear on the back, and it went for just under 700 on Whatnot.
Crazy.
And then without that tear, like it would have gone higher. But I was running a big show too, so I had a lot of viewers.
Speaking of Whatnot, here is the Invincible one Kirkham variant.
Tell me, man.
The trade is the one with the trade dress is selling more for than the Virgin. That's crazy.
Just because it is a Virgin doesn't always mean it's the best,
Well, I think the trade dress makes it look better.
I agree. It looks. Sometimes it starts to feel like Prince on some of these things. It doesn't. I know it's not, but it feels that way.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and I think they sell for more and Whatnot.
Probably.
Well, we'll have to take a peek in on the Hive Boys here, because I know they're going to be selling some. But speaking of getting market report data and stuff like that, that's another thing I was talking to Jesse about, that we're getting all these third market apps and selling sites like Facebook and Whatnot, and all these different places, IG, and there's so many books that are selling on there now that we have to figure out a way to start finding some of these prices.
But I don't think it's just the platform on those though. Like on Facebook and the things that involve that live sale thing.
Yeah,
you can have
I
the
agree.
same book, different sellers on the same day. Sell drastically different because one seller is very good at generating an audience and one sucks.
Well, what about, that's the same as cons though, right? Like, so con sales,
oh yeah,
are the same thing. So, but I agree, there is people spend more money with other sellers based on personality, or if they think somebody's a dick or not. I get that.
Entertainment value, like
entertainment value.
Like I don't watch a lot of Whatnot. I watch some of you guys' show now and again, but I can't focus that long on it. I can't do it. I got a short attention span at that point, and people that can hold people's attention are going to do very well.
Yeah.
So,
real quick, I just want to say, Ultimate Fallout 4. So that bag creates not a crease, but a dent. A line down the middle of the back of that if it's polybagged, and if it's been stacked. I mean, I could imagine if it bagged and boarded day one, without having the polybag taken off, just put it in a short box, long box, whatever. Probably not as bad. If it was stacked on other things, like a lot of those were, probably worse. And so when you say you don't know if it's 9.8 until you take the polybag off, it's basically you're 99% guaranteed not to have a 9.8 without pressing that book. Like, it's a fact. And now some people want near mint. People want to keep them in polybags to collect. That used to be a little more of a thing. My advice to anybody that has one of those, I don't know if that bag isn't doing that comic really any favors, and I would probably take it out of the bag. Whatever I have has been out of the bag. It's probably because I press stuff myself. I possibly have a poly bag cover too, but so it's not as necessary for me. But because I don't have to send it off to somebody else, I know what I can do. But So if you are, I love my man got a monster sale like that, but you don't know what you're going to get to let things out of the poly bag. I mean, you can't, if you have it in person, you can definitely tell a lot better. It just is. It's hard to take pictures of something in a poly bag. You know what I mean? So
absolutely, man. It's tough. Invincible freaking one raw. Nice copy, but whoo, raw dog. Whoa. $1,700, man.
They're crazy, man.
I didn't imagine raw books.
I didn't imagine this what Invincible Mania going this well. I'm glad it did, but I was just like, oh, cool. And I was
surprised it's still going.
Oh yeah, this is usually okay, cool. It's already February, cool. We'll go buy some to grade ourselves and wait for the next season. Nope.
Yeah, I mean, in my head I sold mine. I was gonna buy back in, and it ain't been there.
Yeah.
So another raw dog. 600. Nice. Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Yeah, right. We talked about Miles going crazy. This book is going to start trending like that.
Last time I paid $600 for Into Spider-Verse is when I bought all the variants. But holy fuck, how far we've come. Whew. I don't even have anything to say. Just whew.
Okay, about a year ago, I
Good price.
paid about $188 for a copy, and I thought that was a hell of a whole lot. But I saw that it was just trending up so much. But 600, that's hella respectable. Love it.
I mean, I think there's been a lot of chatter about with Emma Stone and all that, so maybe people are just buying that hype for the moment.
I'm mad I sold my 6th print or 5th print 9.8 for as cheap as I did.
Yeah, I just sold I think a 4th or 5th on Whatnot for like $350, and I didn't think it wasn't really overpriced, but it was higher than other ones. And
$350 is pretty fucking. I think it's going to be higher than that, man.
Can we stop talking Gwen books that we regret selling before I throw myself off a fucking bridge, guys?
Yeah.
For those new viewers, that probably is my worst fucking Waterloo ever.
Yeah, you're not the only one. Don't worry. There's a lot of people that were on that ship.
Gru trading cards. Who the fuck knew Gru had trading cards?
And even from 1995, they're not even like vintage or anything.
Yeah, I was
not
gonna say,
particularly, right?
I would have bought those in like '88 if they had them in '88.
Dude, if this came in,
I would have bought.
If this would have came in a collection, I would probably thrown it away.
That's where I'm at. I'm like, I don't even know I would pull it out.
Dude, Gru, first appearance of Gru, that book is a monster. That's like a $300, $250 raw book.
Yeah, I've sold so many of those for nothing. I had a bunch of them.
It's a great book all around for historical fact too, other than being the first Gru. It's the Gerber's fight back against Marvel for what they did about Howard the Duck, and you got Jack Kirby to do that cover.
It just, man, like somebody ought to go hunting for these because somebody's gonna find some somewhere stupid.
Yeah.
So, I don't. Fuck, I got nothing. There's 30 bids.
Yeah, that's what's crazy.
Well, I was at the card show Saturday, and can tell you they had no Gru cards.
Like this is like dirt mall flea market find stuff.
Yeah.
God.
90, I just surprised it came out in 95. Like I always remember it being bigger in like 1990, 91.
Exactly. It's weird.
95.
A couple of beautiful golden age books selling. I mean, that Batman 17, every time I see it, I'd get just like, God.
Yeah.
We know Brian's got a thing for Eagles.
It's amazing, dude.
Superman all black cover. Beautiful, beautiful books.
Is that Batman 17 a Penguin appearance?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, they came out around like 43, and Detective 20 or 58 is his first one, which was 41.
Yeah, believe it or not, I randomly worked on 2 of those Batman 17s.
Really?
I didn't read it, but yeah, one was Anthony L's. I don't know where he got it, and then another one. And if you guys know me, I'm tell people I don't want to pressure Colton books.
Right.
It's no fun, and half the time I don't even agree with some of the stuff. Some stuff's just Americana. I know that sounds ridiculous, but it's my feelings. But really cool, rich that eagle. So I've actually held that in my hands, like raw and inspected, with gloves on, more than once, and it's pretty. I think that's pretty awesome.
The
watching
bombers
Robin ride Batman, ride an eagle.
Yeah. Beautiful.
First appearance of Eagle-y.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, guys. A couple more cool Golden Age Torchy, man. That one threw me.
Yeah.
I mean, I know some of hers are pretty expensive, but that one doesn't particularly have an interesting vibe to me, even.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't like pop all like that, especially. But I guess maybe just because it's a number 1. But
yeah, I mean, it's not wild by any means.
Yeah.
Not Batman Noose cover, Joker appearance.
That's a crazy one. I feel like that's $307 for that. It's a deal.
You're getting past the first 50, it gets interesting. They get a lot more peculiar on what's good and what not. I mean, Joker's on the cover, triple, quadruple it.
Yeah.
So, a couple more vintage ones. That Batman 9's a great cover. One of the better ones early run.
Somebody paid $1,200 for the cover.
I was waiting for somebody to catch that.
Yeah. Isn't that nuts?
Holy shit.
50 bids, man.
Well, if you need a page, that's the page you need the most.
Dude, that's Superman 2. That's actually probably a pretty damn good buy.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I put it on my wall and nobody would ask. It's in a frame. Hell yeah, I got Superman 2. You want to read it? Nope. It's in a frame.
Get baseball card exchange to verify it.
There you go. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Another one sold for a similar value, I think.
Oh, that's the Zert. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I just got another copy, but not of the variant. So I was looking away, and I looked back and almost shit myself.
Yeah.
I bought that one. I bought that when it came out. And
like Express.
$50 for it, and thinking, oh god, that's probably too much.
Omni-Man's live on Omni-Man Sketch is live on Hive right now.
All right, hold on. Let me see. Let me take a look. Look at our boys. See what it sells for real time, baby.
To throw up to you, so we'll do our last giveaway right before we call it a night, and then I'll give you Josh's info, so you guys can go watch his show.
Yep, International Comics up next. Go ahead and watch that.
Better mute my stuff. I guess I'm being watched. What up, Hills?
Talking shit already.
What up, everybody? Brian, Leg, John, Nate, Mercnot.
Live look.
Yeah.
What up? What up?
I'm
Do you guys want me to run the? Well, shit, I wasn't gonna run the foil till the end of the show.
That's fine. Yeah,
you guys want to
whatever you want, man.
Yeah, keep rocking it, bro. Rock it till the end of the show. We'll find it when it does.
Report. Run it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I wasn't talking. I'm talking to Brian.
No.
Brian. Right. Whatever, Brian. Fine. Brian says no. I'll make you guys wait till the end of the show then.
Yeah.
You work.
I got it onto the left, so I'll give a shout out when it goes to it.
Well, so
does that even work?
This is the black and white raw. We saw the other ones go for about 300, right? Is that what it was? For the trade dress.
Almost everything.
How did I get these through whatnot? We robbed an armored truck. Yeah. Their security doesn't work very well either, so we just snagged them.
250. Nice.
Yeah, see,
that's a good buy.
Was in the truck.
Yeah.
And I think they put everybody's names on the back of these again, right? But it's like more. They cram like everyone's, except not everybody whose name on it gets one or something.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, I don't want to buy one. You put my name on it.
The foil's pretty. But I think the trade dress is still the best.
The foils, honestly, are significantly better in person. Like, not that they, you're looking at it at an app or an eBay, they really pop. The blood looks awesome.
Yeah. That Noctera is a nice cover. Hive Boys doing their thing. Make sure to go check out the Hive Comics crew on Whatnot. No dash in there, just Hive Comics. You got a 4.99 review, which is basically 5.0. Means somebody canceled on them more than likely. Or they canceled on it for somebody. But we'll keep an eye on them.
Cool.
Let's get back into it. Raw.
More raw. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. There was
it's a
high graded one.
Copy, though.
Yeah, there was a nice graded one that sold for about the same amount. That's crazy.
Those colors pop on this one, though. Or somebody's a hell of a photographer. So, I don't know. I guess people are buying the raws because there's some value to be had, but man, I just never love the risk of it.
Yeah, you got to be you have to have an eye like people like Sean. Sean's one of the few people that like you can send him a pic and say, what do you think? And he'll find like the flaws that you'll never see until he
Yeah.
sees them.
Well, but even on the outside though, books like this, I worry about like the shit that you can't see.
Yeah.
Tears, missing pieces, missing pages. A friend of mine just got hosed on a big ass book. Didn't check at it. Was missing a centerfold when he got graded. So I mean, Jesus, you gotta be careful, man. If you're buying raws, you better know what you're doing. Don't
Yeah, definitely.
do it as an amateur. Let's just say that. Not
it's
that
good
many
to
people
ask.
watching this are, but
And see cutouts. Yeah, I mean,
count your
Yeah.
pages. Do your homework.
hmm And same thing as a seller. I know I've been lazy about stuff like that, but never about like a Spidey 101 or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, different things. If you're
Yeah.
Holy shit on the newsstand premium on this bad bitch.
Oh,
Right?
You know what sucks? I held the record at 750.
His
long
book's
ago was
moving
that?
again.
Made $300. Beginning of pandemic, however the hell long that was,
Jesus.
because that's when we were buying the house, and so it was one of the things. So I don't think a copy had sold for more than 450, but I didn't see any other newsstands up, which is why I bought it in the first place. And so I went for 750, and it sold in like a matter of hours. I was like, son of a bitch. He went too low. You went 300 over the next cheapest one and still went way too low, I guess.
Yeah,
It's interesting though, because I went early pandemic and bought all the damn Bishop 9/8s and bought some newsstands, and I flipped them at high prices, and they've tapered back down. So it's interesting. Some books are up, some are down, like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll be honest though, like Gambit to me as a kid, Gambit was just one of the coolest characters and everything else. I don't know. I like Gambit so much. So to me, he's just always been one of the more popular newer aged X-Men, you know. So I think that's probably why. It's probably part nostalgia. The cover's great.
I mean, that cartoon made Gambit the best.
Well, yeah, cartoon. Yeah.
When I read anything with Gambit in it, in my head, I'm hearing that voice from the cartoon.
Yeah. Yeah.
True.
And even you just said cartoon, I just started hearing the theme song.
Yeah.
Straight
we
away.
all just did, yeah.
Yep.
A couple more raw for you guys. Jesus Christ.
I mean, wow, a 3 goes for what? 3,800, 4,000, and you're paying 5,000 for moisture.
Yeah, I mean
stain?
that would get you right in the 4 range, maybe 4.5.
Dude, I like the innuendo with the supple pages over there, untouched.
It looks nice, dude.
Yeah.
Sure
That's
does.
one of those books. That is one of my kryptonites, man. And anytime I see that book, I'm like, how can I get this?
I debate buying a high grade one of those, and probably in a few months I'll look back and go, God damn it, why don't you follow your gut?
You know what I did? I did something even worse than well, I don't know if it's worse than that, but I sold a 4.0 signed by Neil Adams for a nice 7.5.
I think that's okay.
Yeah.
A couple Walking Deads.
It was nice to see some Walking Deads in some of the recent market report data, right?
Yes.
You don't see these books very often at all in any high sales or recent sales like this. So
I mean, somebody let some auctions go.
Yeah.
They got some bids.
Yeah. 39
I mean,
bids, 29
that's got to
bids.
be damn near a record for Walking Dead too.
Yeah, even that 3. I mean, recently, I bet you that 3 probably get like $100. I feel like
Not
Walking Dead
9.8.
was, yeah, maybe not 9.8. You're right.
Not 9.8, but like no, but seriously, I can't remember. I mean, it was only, dude. I sold my Walking Dead one for like 1950, and that was also in that same time I was getting rid of some things because, I think my house value's gone up higher than those comics have, luckily, but you know what I mean. 1650. Some I think I paid that maybe even a little less for the Walking Dead 198.
Your logic made me feel better about a lot of decisions. I was talking to my wife the other day, and I had sold my first Punisher 9 2 to pay for a fence a few years ago. Thinking about it, the lumber for the fence probably
Yeah, exactly,
went up
dude.
more than the book. So we'll just think that way.
Some of the
Every time
houses being built around here, we see I'll see the lumber or or the raw material outside, and I'm like, holy shit, dude! Do they not have a fence up? Walking Dead earlies are hard to find, but it's really hard to find, and early Invincibles.
God,
Possible.
no.
They don't show up. They don't show up in the raw at all.
No.
In the wild
Anytime I
is what I
see
meant
Walking
to say.
Dead now, I just can't help but think that Nate's got a fucking 9.9. You bastard.
Yeah, you're a whore.
Holy shit, you do?
Yeah.
Well, that's
Right?
awesome.
Yeah, right. He talked about it last show, and he's like, "Yeah, I got a Walking Dead," and I think it was
It takes all the
Carter?
wind out of your sails, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
I think it was like me, Carter, and John afterwards were like, "Hey, can we see that 9.9, dude?" He's like, "Yeah, let me go ahead." He shows it to us. We're like, "Oh my god, look at that thing!"
That's like a mythical
all right.
creature.
I didn't stay on long after. All right.
That's
Yeah,
a
that's
mythical
crazy,
creature
bro.
type
It was
thing.
this
Yeah,
That's up there with like Trey's Losh 2399
Yep.
bullshit. Here's fuck. This is a good
Whoa,
one.
that's low. That's like a $60 or $80 raw book. I've got like 5, and they are beat. But it's one of my favorite Santa covers.
yeah.
I think
Wild,
9
right?
point. That's not a book you auction, man. You know what I mean? Unless you're like a ridiculous, like not a real auction house. That's not a book that Joe Schmo should auction.
No, nobody knows. Nobody's looking for it. Like they're not looking for it when you're auctioning it. I'm surprised. I got a lot of bids.
Sometimes one of the worst things is having to put together this market report because you see so many damn books where you're like, "Oh man, I'm so mad I missed that."
Oh, I don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah,
How often do I go, Jesus Christ?
yeah.
But that's an unknown book, man.
Yeah.
That Hot Wheels.
Yeah, last book in the run, really crazy book of Santa running over 2 kids.
It's a wild one.
And she looks like she's been shot in the gut or something.
She's been shot and has a broken leg.
And has a broken leg, yeah. Santa don't fuck around.
Is he running her over or coming to save them?
Yeah, it kind of looks like he's running him over.
Yeah, I don't think he's got the brakes on.
Yeah. And it's a Hot Wheels book, which makes it even crazier.
Wild stuff.
Yeah.
Strange
Love
Academy. Keeps going.
Yeah. I need to get my really need to get the Breakfast Club homage. It's one of the next books on the list to find.
Is that the 1 in 25 or the 1 in 50?
I think it's the 1 in 50, right?
Yeah, Pena?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great book. Expensive.
This is Brian's warehouse find.
I love warehouse finds.
find.
Yeah, love them. Scorpion. What's the character Scorpion? What's her name?
Camilla Black.
Yeah, Camilla Black. Yeah, she's gonna be It's crazy to think of how many books in that run are great books right now. When that run came out, I don't think any of us were like buying it to even read. Like, what is this craziness?
No. Used to be able to find the entire run minus the 15, and then just kind of slowly went the other way. Another fucking raw dog.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It feels like you don't even see AF-15 raw anymore in decent grade.
Yeah,
1270. Not AF-15.
Yeah,
300.
ASM 300.
My brain was stuck.
Yeah, to see that newsstand, and I would love to see I should have grabbed better pics and close-ups to see what it looked like, but
it makes you wonder though, like, how is this not slabbed?
Yeah, great point. Well, we forget how many people don't care about slabbing books. Like, it's just not you don't know how many times people will tell me like the speculators are such a small part of the hobby, which half the time I'm like, yeah, that's bullshit. And the other half
the
the time
speculators
I'm like,
is not exclusive to grading.
Well,
like,
I think it's become that way though. I think most people who are grading books are doing it just to flip nowadays.
I don't know.
No, you don't think so?
The regular people are grading too.
I think it's too expensive for regular people to grade.
Not when
Omni-
we're talking a book like this.
Omni Man foils up. It's at
Omni-Man's
$400.
foiled up.
It's at $400. 20 seconds in. So.
All right, here we go.
And they just and Hive's the shit. They just gave away the trade dress for
Maybe it
free.
was the show I was
Wow.
watching.
All right, we got him
Might have
on.
been the show I was watching. Worth
This might
present.
take a minute, but it is
Doesn't
worth
need-
it. Love this
Wow.
book.
What's going on
Absolutely
here?
doesn't.
What?
Yeah. How many of these foils
And
did
we
they
finally
make?
talked you into Instagram, and you give me on whatnot for you.
600.
Last one on eBay was like 17.
1,700? Oh my God.
Dude, the OA went for like $8 grand of the other one.
What up,
Of the other one.
fellas? See you back in. Hey guys, Brian and Leg and all you guys, stick around. We're gonna do a giveaway right after this. You guys are
Awesome.
gonna want to see it.
All right.
No, I'm just gonna
Awesome.
want to join. I want some
Yeah, I
free
know.
shit.
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
And also, if you guys don't know,
Yeah, watching right
I don't know if it matters, but
I'm just
on
curious
the
if we
app
have
here,
people watching us.
you
if you're watching,
can't, or if
Suicide
you do the
Report,
desktop, one thing you
or
can't do is join giveaways. You have to be on the
Love
app,
contests
and there's a
and
thing.
Close.
Yeah, just
Damn.
because it. So
180. Okay.
God, I need this.
Wow, man.
840, 860,
What's up, Fred Bird?
900, 920. What up, Spanky? What
This
up?
is crazy.
All right, all 185
Ooh.
of you, make sure you're giving us a follow.
Somebody
Yeah,
got
the-
one of
You're not going to be
these.
eligible for the giveaway we're about to do, and you guys are going to want it. Promise, promise, promise.
I think
Dude,
somebody.
Jesus.
You think
Somebody-
some shit on our market report is crazy? Try this the fuck on, huh?
Yeah.
12 seconds left to go.
This
Hold
is
on, I need a
nuts.
drink to finish this thing.
I know.
What up,
What
Phil?
was I gonna say? They gave one of these away in their mystery packs the other night for like $400 or something like that.
TNMC at 1020. Yeah, every once in a while, one of these slides through pretty, like, fairly cheap. You just got to make sure you're watching sellers and you're seeing what's going on. But every once in a while, yeah, limited to 150 copies exactly. These foils, there was only 150. It was a special deal with Whatnot and Image to lower that max print run.
The sketch went for
Historic
8K.
variants.
Wow.
Spanky at 1120.
Wow.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
There you go.
Oh, that's right. I heard that the other day too. 149 because they did destroy one. That's right. All right, guys.
By the
here's
way,
the giveaway.
214 is a lot. Yeah.
Free,
He'll probably
free
talk about this for
giveaway.
like 2 minutes. So if you want to,
No, let's
Well,
give
peop-
him. We'll give him some love here. We'll put in for it, and if we win,
Okay,
win
guys.
it,
I'll
we'll
give you a
give it
minute or
away
two to get entered into this.
to our
Make
viewers.
sure you're giving us a follow. Again, thank you guys so much. Thank you.
222
you know,
live
getting
on
us
there
past
for them.
1,000.
and
Super
yes,
crazy.
Look
I'm
at that.
going to
Thank you guys
enter
for
the
all
giveaway.
support going out and we're
I
doing
don't care if they're my
sales.
friends. I want
It's
this
been
book.
absolutely amazing.
Don't worry,
It
Leg,
says
you're
big leg
not the
on-
only one.
Facebook,
It says big leg on the back somewhere also. So yes, I'm gonna be
Really
selfish and
cool
enter my
really
friend's
awesome
shit.
support
So
across multiple platforms. It's just been amazing. So after we're done with
200
this giveaway, guys, I'm going to send you over to Josh at International Comics. All right. I want you guys to go check him out, show him some love, tell him you came from Hive, give him a big high five for me, whatever. Yeah, everyone from 612 Con are great. Our Monday night shows are awesome. We got some stuff brewing for Friday with some friends of ours that may or may not be watching right now.
Mm.
But we're working out details on that. We'll have some more details with you guys later.
and
All right,
yeah,
guys. We're
so
at 199
shameless plug.
entries. Let's get one more. Okay, there we go. 202. I'm gonna count down from 10
612
and then we're gonna
con.
get going
I
on
sell
Hold
on
on,
there
hold
every.
on, wait,
get entered.
wait a second.
10,
Why won't it let me get in? Why
9,
won't it let me enter in this
8,
You have to do it on the app.
on the app?
6, 5, 4, 3.
That was my.
I'm
that
just
was my
gonna miss
advice.
it.
Well, if we stick around for
Oh,
Josh, I'm going to end
man.
up buying, so we're going to have to not do that.
All right, guys. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. And remember, International Comics right after.
Come on,
this.
baby. So the ticker's going if you're on an app.
Leg, I think I used all my luck
Yellow
last
Snow
week.
Comics is taking it down.
Congratulations, brother. Congratulations.
Yellow Snow really okay.
Heck
Who won
yeah.
it?
Yellow Snow
Thank you.
I know
Comics.
Tommy's
Yellow Snow
following
Comics?
us. I know Tommy's following us.
No, that Spanky was for the auction.
Congratulations, my friend.
Good for him.
We'll get that sent off to you. Thank you guys again so much. I think that's the most people we've ever had watching us at any given time. It's been absolutely amazing. And look forward to the giveaway at 2,500.
There we go.
We'll have to really
make sure you guys give Hive a follow. Let me close that really quick. There we go, John. All right, let's get back to the market report. You saw it, live market data right there, right in front of you. Love
That's
this
a
cover.
hell of a nice copy of this book.
Yeah.
Great.
I feel like this book and the Thing vs. Hulk cover would look great right next to each other.
Definitely. So tough with those black covers. I mean, just not be fingerprinted up.
Yeah.
Because who the hell doesn't read that one?
Yep.
Freaking Ghost Rider.
No comment.
Yeah. Nothing. I
You can only get everything back, right? Until you have to pay quadruple the price.
You can't get that one back. I had fucking 9.8 of that one. Sold it for maybe half of that. And I had, tripled my money. I was happy.
Yep. Those used to be just available on Amazon any day you wanted. For fuck's sake.
Yeah.
There you go.
There's your everybody's going crazy for the Sprouse Vader 20. And there's the first appearance, right?
Yeah.
9.9.
Yeah, that 9.9 is interesting shit.
Yeah.
I mean, they're mags.
Yeah.
They're huge, so and you can't press them. Mine came bent. Whatever.
Yeah.
This one's for Dino, who's not here.
That's a Joker page.
Yeah. Not even a great Joker page, but still.
Congrats to the Hive boys. That was awesome.
Freaking $20.99. I didn't wait long enough on this. I had a 9.8 and 9.6 that I sold just a few months too early.
Well, we just showed a raw sold for 300 last week. Now they're 400, and sometimes you can get lucky and find a decent 9.2 at 425.
I'm about to buy one of the 9.2s and see if Sean can do some miracles on it.
Remember, Colbert
figured out.
Colbert bought a 9.8 with us when we were on a show. A 9.8 for like, I think it was like $900, $800, something like that.
Probably
That's
was mine.
Steal.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was jealous.
This
is a steal. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, shit, the Kamala, the freaking 17 is probably that much. The other books were free.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, that thing's been everywhere from like 35 to what, 7.5 maybe or something.
Yeah, that book I don't know why it's got such a range.
It's really weird. And I'll be honest, I think there's better investments. just being real.
At that price, yeah.
At that price, that's a good investment. At the 7,000 or 6,500 or whatever, there's definitely a lot better stuff out there. This is like the maybe it goes back up kind of purchase price here.
Yeah, I don't know. There's other characters I like better. Fucking buy Miles. Keep buying Miles. Won't go down. I haven't seen this in a minute.
Yeah, weird for a raw one to sell for that much.
God, who got a stash of those at one point?
It was number one. It was Van.
Oh, that's right. It was.
I still have one from him. It looks
they
like
had the mask in them and stuff, didn't they?
Yeah, they had the mask.
Yeah.
I have one with a loose mask that looks like an unpressed 9.8, and I got it from him.
Yeah,
most of them have loose masks.
Sean, can you press those Captain Britain #1?
Yeah, the newsprint stuff. Yeah, it's just paper.
Even with the with the mask.
With the mask.
Yeah.
Okay, there's got to be a way to figure it out. But
is your mask still connected?
See here, I'm thinking because the only copy I have, the mask isn't connected, but it's
it's hard to find them with them connected. That's awesome. You got to
and there's also like that little the little rubber band.
That's is it not disintegrated on you?
I don't think mine has.
Man, most of them just like fell apart.
Yeah.
I don't know. It could be a random. Like I think you can. I know mine. The mask is loose, so I haven't messed with it, but it's legitimately gorgeous. and I haven't done anything with it because the mask is loose. Obviously, I wouldn't put it back in to press the book. But I'd have to see what CGC does. And to be honest with you, slabbing the book with that mask in there is a good chance of, like, in my opinion, kind of almost like ruining the book. Like the mask could sort of slide, or if it goes bad in there, it could just like mess up. And I think all these questions floating around in my head are the reason I just keep it in the bag and board. So
I got a
I don't know.
9.6 of this.
Of this,
Mm-hmm.
I had a 9 something in this. I got it at a jewelry store in Santa Monica.
Here we go. Rated RAR says, mine's the mask is loose, no rubber bands. It graded a 9.0 and was pressed by CCS.
Okay, did they throw your mask away, or is it in there somewhere? You know, I don't know.
I'm worried about sending stuff to CCS. I'll be honest, man.
You don't need to, bro.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about something like the punch, because I wouldn't expect you to mess with that punch. You know what I mean?
It just depends. Some shit just doesn't need pressed. That's my opinion.
Yeah, you're right.
All moderns damn near need pressed. That are able to be pressed.
Yeah, I mean, just put that damn thing in a slab and move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't even worry about pressing. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
Yeah. I can do it. I just talk you out of it, though.
I know. That's why I'm glad. I'm happy. That's what friends are for.
This one, you were saying it looks cheap with the Campbell Sig, but I mean, 9/8 are floating around $500. So I don't know. This used to be one of those books, 8 years ago, that was like one of the grails, and now it's just kind of.
There's a couple of those in this week's market report where they're like those OG variants that we all chased back in the day, and they're just not worth it as much as they should be. Like,
I think the world has been just overexposed so much to. No offense, there's so many people doing the scantily clad women and the cheesecake and the whatever, and I think it's just overload. And we are stuck on these because they were at the time kind of not unique, but just they were the best of the best at the time.
I love this cover, man. It's so good. It's one of Campbell's best.
Absolutely. Speaking of books that have not moved, this guy has been pretty steady in this 500, 600 range forever.
And this was the king.
Try getting a newsie on this. I had a newsstand. It was beat to shit, but it sold for like a good amount. But I mean, dude, there's a newsstand to this.
I was going to say, speaking of newsstand, how about Ozzy picking up that 9.8 newsstand Tech 880?
Wow.
Oh wow, really? Is that what he got?
Yeah, I didn't notice it either. It was a newsstand. It was CBCS 9.8, but newsstand. I was like, oh.
That is unreal.
Like, shit, never mind. Goodbye.
What did he get it for?
He said maybe $650.
Wow.
That's how much just regular directs go for.
I agreed.
In the 9.8.
He snuck it in under the CBCS shit.
Damn.
I was like, damn, goodbye. Freaking Nintendo Power 8.5. That's a beast.
I'm hoping Sean can work magic with my sample copy.
What's it made out of? I've never had one.
Oh, you're gonna have to play around with it on that.
Aren't they cardboard, or am I making that? They're not.
No, they're not cardboard. They're paper.
They're magazine-y, right?
Yeah, it's magazine.
Because this is not yours, Brian, right? Because it says sample inside on yours.
So I have a regular one. I'm sending them like this, and then I have one that says free sample, and this one says free poster inside. Yeah. So the sample was. I always get it messed up with the San Diego Comic-Con Wizard #1.
Yeah.
But the sample copy of Nintendo Power was sent out to people who were already on the Nintendo Fun Club list, I think it was called, where it was Nintendo Power before Nintendo Power. Okay. And they sent it out to those people to try it out and see if they liked it.
All right. I'm going to try and power through some because we freaking did a ton today. Feels like a good price. Goodbye.
It's moving on up.
We should have bought it when it was cheap about a year ago. This one still eludes me that people chase it. I can't see this character coming anywhere, but what do I know?
This is a 1,500 book, and that Scotty Young Deadpool, Venomized Deadpool, is a $500 book. That's crazy to me.
Well, this is more rare, I think, but still, fuck, it's weird.
Is it? I mean,
I
Scotty Young
don't.
Deadpool is a variant.
I think it's the second print and it being a black cover to get the 9.8.
I just don't. I don't buy that character. This one is one Brian found. Holy shit! I've never seen such a thing. This error.
Yeah, this is that green foil cover that everybody goes for. That's so beautiful. This is what it looks like without the foil. So for those of you guys that know, everybody looks for that Venom #1 black. And then they look, people love the Spider-Man 2099 white. Well, the reason why they're like that is because they don't have the foil on them. So Legends didn't want to spend extra money and print a foil book as a giveaway. So they told them, just don't put the foil on it. Well, that's what you're seeing here. This is there was also another one that sold recently. Was it like this or a different one that sold for like $2K for a 9.8 or something like that, $3K. So crazy book. I probably would have bought that if I would have seen that.
I like the look of that one. Werewolf by Night keeps freaking going.
There's your 6.5. That's crazy. The thing about this that pissed me off so bad, one, is that silly picture. Like, how did he, maybe if he messed up and just didn't notice that he's in the picture, you can't even see how good the cover is. And this is that book that everybody loved, and it's a 9.9. Like, whoa. And it's still got $8,000.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Taking pictures of slabs is awful.
It's hard, yeah.
Yeah, there's no good way.
But you can do better than that.
Yeah.
Right.
You know who's really good at it?
I could draw it better than that.
Chloe's Comic Swag does it awesome.
Probably use a light box and all that stuff.
Yeah, I think he does use a light box, yeah.
At least I'll get my phone, if I'm taking it with my phone, I'll get it down to that last little bit. But not in the middle. Darth Maul.
9.9.
Yeah.
One of one world.
Where's your fire emoji? Why is there not a fire emoji on that one?
Fire, fire, fire. Bang, bang, bang.
Holy shit on this one. I remember the last time this rumor hit was years ago, and it topped out around $75. So apparently with the casting, we're getting a little more serious.
Yeah, the last announcement, the last announcement, a few weeks ago, I immediately threw everything I had and whatnot. Well, that's the end of it. It's over.
Yeah, this one's cycled a few times, and it's so plentiful. I don't know. I have a couple I meant to sell, and I think I forgot. But
what happened? What was the news? Was there bad news? Because this seems like it's still moving.
It is. No, they cast what's his name from Cobra Kai. This one has had a few cycles of news, if you remember.
Yeah.
I mean, this one's there was Blue and Gold, and then Blue Beetle. They've cycled this character to be done a few times. So.
Well, there's the two covers too.
Yeah. This is the better one.
Yeah.
Oh, this one feels like a hell of a deal when we talk about the other one.
Oh my good lord!
Right?
Yeah.
So,
I just want. This is one of the ones where I just want to smack myself. Like, how did I miss this,
exactly.
Dude? Yeah, that one especially. I sold that X23 9.8 and the Trajevic connector and CBCS 9.8, and I think I got 25 for it. But that was also honestly probably 4 years ago.
Yeah, I sold the Divergec for 14 at one point, but that was a while ago.
I'd buy this, immediately crack that 9.6, send it to leg, and it come back in 9.8, and I would all day, every day.
That's you just got to look honestly that Nix 3 loves moisture. It's an easy. I get one of those. I'm like, sweet. Whatever gets done, it's gonna look better. I mean, you do gotta one thing I do say to people though, if you grab even if it's your phone light, like hit that, because it's it's gonna hide flaws in that case the same way it does on a Mylar or anything like that. Just grab even your phone light as bright as you can, and totally look up and down. Everywhere in there is the only way with bright lights. We've seen people at cons walking around doing it. That looks kind of funny, but hey, dude's probably making money. So
yeah.
This book it's got so many variants to it, but I think we forget about these two so often that I totally forgot that they were even there. I'm sure there's probably not very many of them graded either.
Yeah, I mean, GameStop were hard to get even when they were new.
And that Black Chrysanthemum character is badass. Hopefully this last episode won't ruin them anymore. Won't make them run off in a cheesy fashion.
He's awesome except for the one jogging incident.
Yeah.
The jogging incident is terrible.
Yeah, those two books are great, but to me, this is the Darth Vader book to get. And this is another one I'm just smacking myself for selling, and then I'm smacking myself for not buying this one at $335.
Yeah.
Love this.
I think that is
well, I think I got hold on, just a couple more here that I want to show you guys. This was interesting, a really crazy book that I sold, that this Mr. Mystery 6. Have you seen this cover, John?
Yes.
That is amazing, dude. That is an awesome cover. All the black, the red girl on the wheel, the bondage, the skulls.
It's one of the
poisons.
One of the big dogs.
Yeah. So sold for $1,300 on 23 bids.
Well, damn.
Yeah. This was really interesting for a sale. Flash, More Fun number 32, just the cover, which is the advertisement for Action Comics 1. How cool is that?
Oh yeah.
This was 1,641 bids.
This book's been debated much over the years.
It's just cool.
Yeah, very I want one.
Yep. Here's the actual cover.
It's better though.
Yeah. I mean, that's just a cool
zebra
display.
tomfoolery. All the Tijuana.
But this would be cool just to display. Here's the other crazy Superman that sold this week. That is just one of the best Superman covers of all time.
Oh yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. $2,000, 36 bids, a little tore up, but still nothing terrible. It's not terrible. It's still presentable.
Also a nice eagly appearance.
Yeah.
Eagly.
Yeah, that rip doesn't ruin it too much. Crazy, man. Grading table. Anyways, that was cool. There was also, this was really cool, one of the toughest books that even when I talk to people, retailers, comic shop owners that have been in it for years, this seems like one of the tough books to always find. Love and Rockets number 1. All 1, 2, 4 through 11, and 22, all first printings for $300.
That's a good deal.
Yeah.
Hang on, isn't number 1 only like $100 book?
No, I don't think so.
It's not as expensive as it used to be. It's down again.
Is it? Wow.
It's roughly around the 200 range.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still a tough one to find.
This sold this last week it sold February 3rd. Graphic Fantasy 2 9.0.
Did I not show that one?
I don't remember if you showed it.
Maybe there was another one. Yeah.
I don't remember seeing that green label.
Maybe it's a different copy.
Yeah. It's crazy. Really cool. This was awesome, I thought, for a piece of original art to get. This Grendel piece.
Oh, yeah.
Look how great that is, man.
It's a nice piece.
Really, really nice piece. Sold for $418. So I thought that was
steal.
Yeah, absolute steal for that piece. But this is one of the coolest things that I've seen in a long time. Now, you guys know I love creator firsts or like first first time anybody's done anything cool in, you know, a comic or a book or a magazine. Well, a lot of people don't know this, but Terry Gilliam met the Monty Python crew through an old comic magazine called Help. And I have that first, basically Gilliam worked with, who's the most famous guy from Monty Python that's been in all the movies?
John Cleese.
John Cleese. He met John Cleese by working on an article in the Help magazine, and you can find that. I'll pull it out. I got a couple copies. They're easy to get, but this was really cool. This is a letter that Terry Gilliam sent to comic artist Jim Jones, and back when he was working on the Help magazine, and it says, to Jim Jones, we're holding 2 of your cartoons. Harvey Kurtzman likes your style, calls it strong and explosive. Keep up the good work. From Terry Gilliam back, you know, in the 70s or 60s,
Wow.
late 60s, something like that. And it sold for $334, which is crazy. That like that's historic, cool stuff.
I don't even my like save searches and stuff. I don't even know how the hell people find shit like this on eBay. You know what I mean? Like my save searches, I don't have any for Terry Gilliam, but I think he's awesome.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean?
You just have to get lucky some days that you're, you know, something finds it, and then you happen to look at the other things the seller has. Like, it's one of those, man.
Yeah. So this is the type of stuff that I really love. The stuff that's kind of rare and then historic at the same point. So that's how Terry Gilliam got his start. So that is the market report, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get rid of all this stuff. Boom. All right. Let's get into pickups. I know you guys got many pickups.
I did. I bought some stuff.
All right.
Nice.
Sean,
and I
you got any
stayed awake
pickups?
this long. I get double credit, man. I rarely make it this
Yeah,
far.
I opened a CGC box today, so
All right,
So,
let's get into it. Who wants to go first?
I've been behaving.
I think John's up first.
John's up first.
There we
I'll
go.
fall asleep if we go.
No, just go ahead, John.
I've been behaving, but I've been buying crypto. But I decided to buy some books in the last month or two. So Swedish 300 came in.
Ooh, I want one of those so bad. Those are, to me, better than the all black Italian now.
Really?
Yeah, because Marvel came and did that homage.
Well, that's fair. They screwed it up. A first Craven Brazil. Got this really cheap. I don't know what the hell they were doing, so very happy on that. And another Brazilian Punisher to add to the stack.
Nice.
So I paid $200 for this. I saw somebody has a coverless 129 US, no graded CGC for $500. I'm like, I will take this all day.
Yeah.
For $200.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Not bad, dude.
I do not have them in hand, but I purchased these tonight. Telling you guys, I was freaking excited. I purchased 2 pieces of original art on Comic Link. One, I still don't know how the price happened. I don't get it. I happen to be just cruising after I bought something else, but this is a page from pretty much my favorite storyline in the last 15 years. So I got a page from Injustice Year 1. This is page number 8 from issue number 2. It's got Superman on it. This is actually about 3 pages before he kills Lois. This is kind of in his delirium state that the Joker puts him in. And I'm like, holy shit, I got this for under $100.
So cool.
I'm like, what the fuck? I don't care. I'm stoked to add it to my collection. Like we talked about it before. Sometimes you're buying the piece, but just to get any piece from some of your favorite storylines is worth it, especially at prices like that.
Yeah.
Hell, all day. The other piece of art is pretty much, to me, the pinnacle of my collecting personality. It's original art. It's actually foreign original art, and it has one of my favorite obscure characters, and it's got a big character on it. So I bought this piece here. Spider-Man, Prime, several other kind of Ultraverse and Marvel characters floating around. It is the Brazilian version of Spider-Man Ultra Force 1, which was a one-shot when the Ultraverse kind of merged in. And it's a unique cover from the American edition, which actually had an A and a B cover, but this was something completely original. I'm like, I need it. It's got a nice Spider-Man on the front. Not by any means a crazy good artist, but I just love the idea of it, man. So stoked to get that.
And it's gorgeous. I like the Spidey pose a lot.
Yeah, it's a unique kind of Spidey pose. It's got the kind of the great 90s costume on it. So
Is that the Ben Reilly costume? Is that the costume that he wore when Ben Reilly was running around?
It looks like Ben Reilly. It looks like the Ben Reilly you see now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean with the blue fingers.
Badass.
So
stoked. Yeah, the blue two fingers, that's awesome.
And you guys know I have a strange obsession with Prime and buying art, so
I've got a bunch of Prime stuff I got to give you. Colonel Josh gave me some Prime stuff to give you.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah. So that's awesome.
So
all right, Sean, you're up, brother.
All right. So I eventually got books back from CGC.
Are these recent ones or from 12 months ago?
October 26th.
Oh.
And what sucks is I sent 2 orders, got checked in, mine and someone else's, but on my account. His shipped October 28th. Mine shipped in February. And they're both just fast track. So, okay. All right, there's that. Yeah. So anyway,
hopefully they were good to you.
They were good. A couple spec things I'm not gonna show, and then I'll tell you some are a few multiples, so whatever. But I did. So this one was from the dentist. It was close. It was close, and like I didn't expect these all to be 98 or anything. So I'll let you know. But yeah, so we got the Spider Punk first appearance, but still great 9.6. It could be only 1 grade better, so it could be worse. I had this laying around a long time, and just throwing an order together, and I said, it's so nice that it's worth grading. So just to cut to Marvel 17, and this was a throw-in from somebody on something like a Razwin, like literally probably at least 2 years ago.
That's a hell of a throw-in.
Yeah. Bought this years ago for.
I almost had this on the market report.
Love it.
Yeah, I got this years ago, and I've just been such a nice copy. I never wanted to bother to sell it, and I said, "Well, dumbass, just press it and send it in," and that worked out.
So I've had this book now.
Yeah, it's like a $5 purchase from or something like that from years ago, and it was so clean in the bag. I took it out, and I was like, that's gonna go.
It looks great in the slab, though. It presents.
It really does. I saw it going up, so I did buy another one for like 125 or something.
That's a dope hat. What's the hat you got on?
It's Junior, baby.
Oh, that is sick, bro. That's badass.
Griffey Jr. is my favorite player growing up. The favorite player that wasn't on my favorite team. Let's put it that way. We might have brought up Spider Punk. Thank you. Some good old Santa Cruz. So we're bringing up Spider Punk. So he's only got so many covers, so I decided to grade some of them. So the Spider-Geddon one, and it is also I don't know if it says it on. It doesn't say it on there. They don't care. This is the Will Sliney variant, and I believe it's his origin as well. So
it makes me think it was about a year ago. I was looking at a Spider-Geddon page that was up on eBay for like $150. Had like Spider Ham, and it had Spider Punk and all this. I'm like, I should just buy it. I kept fucking not, and I'm like mad now.
You'll see. I kind of get into the Spider-Verse thing, so you don't see a lot of these. So this is the Sanford Green Moon Girl Devil Dinosaur.
Oh 13. Yeah, that's a nice one.
Definitely never seen that one.
Somebody just post that today?
I don't know, man, but it doesn't come up, and I did not think it was 9.8, but you don't even really see sales on these at all. There's a bunch of, I don't remember why, but there's a bunch of 1 in 25s from Moon Girl Devil Dinosaur 13, and this one is apparently just like impossible, and so I figured it's worth grading no matter what. And,
13 was a retail.
Well, I don't mean no matter what. I guess 7.0 or something, but I knew it was a prayer to get a 9.8, so I'm not complaining about a 9.6 at all. What else we got? Like I said, multiples of some stuff. Still more Punk.
Nice.
Yeah, that worked out. So I've kept buying those. So G Wiz is in there, and my favorite comic series basically is The Void or comics on TV, and one of my favorite movies of all time is Animal House. I remember actually watching the ship with my dad, not in the theater, obviously, but just laughing our asses off in the living room. And as a kid, so yeah, so it's an Animal House homage. They have a regular cover with like four of the characters on it, and they have this, and they have a sketch of this, and this is the first appearance of G Wiz, the G Wiz team, who is going to be in the upcoming series in a few months. And so I realized I got a bunch of copies and only one worth grading, and it's 9.8. You might be noticing the Spider-Verse,
Penny Parker,
Spider-Verse theme for some of this stuff. I still got more of these somewhere because these were not hard to find back then. And so I decided to grade that. And when I grade stuff, I don't usually like to grade more than like 2 copies of anything. I feel like if they're in a bad mood, then they screw up half your copy. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
So this had a shot at a 9.8. So it's an Invincible 110. Yeah. Thank you, Jesse. Invincible 110. This is the rape issue. It keeps going up, and Raws are like 80 or 90, and I knew it had 90. So this, I knew it had no chance. I didn't look it up completely on the census correctly. I thought there were no copies, but there's like I think a 9.8, a 9.6, and only this copy of it's Vampirella. It's Volume 2, Number 3, but it's a Jenny Frison. Absolutely love this. There is like that one there's only like 50 or 100 that we got. The F5 crew, Dino and I got a while ago, and I just love this cover so much. I did not really expect a higher grade in this. I just thought it'd be worth slabbing, and just because it's so gorgeous. And you like to get Punk. Oh, I guess yeah, I said Punk, so you're noticing a theme here with some of this stuff. So yeah, this is all the battle line covers are so badass. Like people did their best work for Marvel and stuff like that. So if you're gonna go with the character, this is to me his best cover. What else we got? There's a few more. So yeah, same thing. Punk 1 in 10. 1 in 10. Some of these I got more than one. Forget exactly which ones. This dollar bin a long time ago, pulled it out. I was like, it's nice. So yeah, I never left these behind for like $2, and now they're a lot. And I'm trying to do research, and from what I understand, so there's the deluxe edition, and then there's this. So the deluxe edition says deluxe, and you can tell. And this is just like regular good old paper, and it is not a newsstand. It's a direct. So there's a direct that's just paper. From what I can tell, the sales have been highest on this, maybe because there hasn't been, I would imagine, the newsstand in this. It sells a little more than it does for the deluxe. I can't, maybe if somebody knows a little more why, but I never thought this would be like a $500 fucking book.
Didn't you have one on your Whatnot sale? Not a graded one, but a raw on your Whatnot sale last week?
I did. Yeah. And I think it went fine. It's hard to, that was a big
I was
sale.
trying to watch that when someone came in while I was trying to work.
And he's in here. I got a couple of these. So shout out to Wonderworld. So
$275 or what those are about selling for right now on CGC.
These right here,
eBay. Yep.
Well, selling, but like only if they run a bad auction. If you think I'd let this go for $275,
no, but that's what I'm saying. That's crazy that those are selling for almost $300 9.8.
Well, I think those are only auctions. I think the buy it nows are more than they should be.
Wow.
So to be honest with you, I don't even know. And I bought more raws like when they came out when he got this cover, and so I did. I graded 2. I'm not gonna pick up another copy, but so I got 2 9.8s in this, and my other raws I just kept raw. So good, bright thinking, Dennis. You did well. Appreciate it, man. This is just a ghost, and pun intended or no pun intended. This is Ghost Racers 3. Any of these variants, they're just, you can't find them. And I really like them. I don't know why. The Hell Spawn Satanic covers and stuff like that. I haven't checked the census. There's probably not many on there, but that does means maybe a lot of people aren't looking for it. You know what I mean? So anyway, Ghost Racers. Any of those Ghost Racers variants are super tough, and there's some good ones. So you guys want to look them up? Go for it. And this kept going up. Thought it was cool, and all the photo variants done well as well.
Yeah, that's cool.
I bought one of these at release, and finally decided to grade it. What's cool, I didn't realize this at release, but because this is the cover to the second print, is the box they have on top there.
Drink.
So pretty cool. So yeah, so this is shot up. I looked it up. They're about 300, and as the photo variants go. So yep, those are that's a good chunk of the slabs I pulled out today. That's all I got.
Nice. Nate, you got any good pickups from the card show that you got to tell us about the card show too?
Yeah, it was good. I saw. So Aaron and I met up. We actually did a little trade for a book, comic book that he was wanting, and he actually gave me one of the this Hank Aaron 2020 update short print.
Nice.
And he knows how I love LaMelo and the parallel with I think it's Teal.
Yeah.
And he actually just got named to the All-Star game today.
I saw that.
KD.
Yeah.
But I ended up picking up 2 of these.
Wow.
So Rated Rookie Optic, yellow and red.
Beautiful.
Parallel. Yeah. So did really well on these because they've been going for about 2,700, and we got both of these for 3,600.
Wow, nice.
So the guy had 4, knew I should have bought them all because going around and it's funny, like there were I did not see any Wanders.
None.
And I met a guy who lives about 20 minutes away, and he told me he had 25 Wander PSA 10 of the Megabox, the refractor, the Mojos. And so I've got his number. I'm going to call him and see, because he told me if I buy them all, he'd give me a deal. So he was trying to sell them for $300 a piece there, which is still a fair price because on eBay they're about $350. So if you're talking getting $250, you buy the entire lot.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
And just picked up a couple other cards. I don't have many mantles, so I found this.
Ooh, yeah, that's
I thought
nice.
was cool. And then I picked up Shane McClanahan, double RPA, double relic RPA. So he was the number 1 starter for the Rays as a rookie last year in the playoffs. I know Dollars talked about Sixto Sanchez, and I would agree with that on the RPA side. And then just love Pete Alonso, so I went ahead. So I got all those for 100.
Nice.
Polar bear, baby.
Yeah, love the polar bear. So those were all the cards, and
one of our listeners, Rag718, said, "Just hit a LaMelo Flux red cracked ice now."
Him and Dollar.
Yeah,
they got the magic.
Yeah.
Just one slab picked up.
Ooh,
Dark
nice.
Maul, first full 9.8 from Nemesis Prime. Got a good deal.
Shout out to Nemesis Prime.
Yeah, good dude. And then just a couple raws, dollar books. Mr. Longshort it was funny the timing. He had these posted about how we liked that cover, and I was like, yeah, I just picked up 3 of those for $1 a piece. But I was trying to pick up some of these Black Cat J. Scott Campbell's just for down the road.
Nice.
And I know he likes the. Always listen to him on these covers for $1. Always some good grabs. Some Miles Morales 1s for $1. And then I try and find these Miles Morales 15s because they got the Strange Academy preview in them.
Smart.
And not too much other stuff, really. Just kind of like New Ages of Atlas, trying to grab all the arrows you can for $1.
Yeah.
As
Smart.
everything moves east. And that's really it.
Not bad. All right, Carter, you're up, brother.
All right. Okay, so these are books that I picked up for $5 a piece. So keep that in mind. All right. So what are we starting with? We got this Moon Knight number 20 variant, and it has the reprint of Werewolf by Night 32 in it.
Oh,
and
wow.
You can see it has the wolf.
It's got
jaw.
the werewolf mouth.
Yeah. and it's the sketch variant. And I have no clue what this book goes for. There are like $200 copies on eBay right now, even though nobody's selling for that much. You know, I mean, nobody's buying for that much, but for $5, definitely wasn't passing this up.
I don't think it's ever been less than $30 that I've
Right.
seen.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
We got.
Oh my
This
god.
is
Okay.
my.
Hell yeah. That was
We got
$5?
Yeah, we got another one, baby.
Dude.
We got another one.
Oh man.
So I believe this has got to be either. I think this might be the second one that I have, and like the third one that I've had lifetime. So love this cover.
Never seen it, not once.
One of my favorite Lobo covers. Sure. Might be my favorite Lobo cover.
Yeah, with you. That's up there.
This was 5 Alive as well. Hulk 7. The damn it, what is this? The Deadpool Photobomb Marvel 75th anniversary yada 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 variant. Got that for 5. I sold this off a long time ago, and I'm very happy to get this thing back. Friday the 13th, number 1.
Awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
Is this? Yeah, this is a Ryan Sook cover, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. I was like, $5, why not? Let's get this. Okay, just
Ryan Sook is Adam Hughes light. That's what I
exactly
say. Yeah. And I love Ryan Sook. That's not downing him. Speaking of Adam Hughes and
yeah, exactly.
That's Jim Lee though, right?
Does anyone remember this?
Yeah, super tough to get.
Spec from the past. Before Watchmen, Dr. Manhattan, number 4. Did this not have something to do with the Watchmen maybe being in the DC universe or whatever?
Yeah,
you know,
is Jeff Johns' stuff.
Yeah, I completely like this spec is so long ago, I forget what the spec play was on it. You know what I mean? But
that's just a pure cover buy now, though, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly. Yeah,
so tough.
Yeah, at this point, I'm just like, you know what? For $5, what for old time's sake, let's do this. Love this cover.
Hey, Lord of Brooklyn, they do. Trust me, they do. He just doesn't visit those stores anymore.
And this was 5. What's up with this book? I really don't know.
That's that one. It's the connecting cover. It's got a Black Widow connecting cover, a Thor connecting cover, and it's the painted poster for the movie, and it's super tough to find. We were just talking about the Black Widow book the other night. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm still looking for that one. But I saw this.
A little extra meat on the bones on that one.
$5. What are you gonna do? And let's see. Oh, now here's a book I come across for 5.
I've never seen that. Wow.
Teenage Murder Bait. Yeah, this is weird. This is a weird one.
Is that actually old?
No, this is from like 2013 maybe.
It looks like,
but don't quote me on that one.
Frank Frazetta sci-fi stuff.
So Mac Holsterman channeled his inner Frank Frazetta on this cover.
Beautiful.
2006.
Oh, really? Wow, this is a long ass. Okay, all right. But yeah, so we found this for $5. I think there are like $60 to $80 copies on eBay right now. And I guess we'll do a last but not least here. So we got like multiples of Angela number 3, Angela Asgard Assassin number 3, the Phil Noto variant. I don't know if these aren't ratios, are they?
I don't remember.
Yes, but I mean, look at this cover.
Oh, the cover's awesome.
Look at this freaking cover.
Yeah.
Come on, stop it. And it really doesn't go for anything, really. I have seen copies sell for $30, but there are $30 copies on eBay right now. So, you know what I mean? So I wasn't passing these up. Was not passing these up. So, boop.
Not bad. Let me just write something here. I have a few pickups this week. Let's see here.
Hey Carter, I know you'd mentioned something about a Mobley rookie.
Yeah.
So I got one for you if you want it.
You have it? You have it? Oh, yeah.
I have to dig it out. I pulled it out of
no
a
worries. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. All right.
But I shot you a message on Instagram.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So check it out, and if you want it, I'll send your way.
All right, thank you.
So I got, I picked up. Finally, was able to find one of these. These are coming less and less crazy. I've been talking about this book a lot, and I know we hate to give free cornbread away on the show, but we do it so often. This is the ultimate cornbread for Simpsons comics, ladies and gentlemen. Just want to let you know. Start taking your screenshots right now, and if you find multiple copies, just send me one of the multiples. That's all I'm asking. Simpsons Comics number 4. If you see this cover, this is the back cover. But let me show you why you want this book. You want this book because of that right there, ladies and gentlemen.
That's awesome.
Do you know what that is? Do you know what that is? Let me help remind you to let you know what that is.
Was there FF on there?
No, it says FF. It says
I can
fish
tell
face.
the swipe. Oh,
it says fish face instead of fuck face.
Fish face.
Yeah. So that is the Willie the Dupe Dipkin promo card B1. Now they made 2 of these. B1 is the more common one, obviously, because it is in the comic. If you ever see one at a card show, look on the back and see if it's labeled P4, I believe. P as in Paul 4. That was the original that they gave away for free. They only printed so many of them. They gave them away for free at a San Diego Comic-Con one year. And it is super, super tough to find. But again, if you find many multiples of these, do your boy a favor and send me one my way, because that is the ultimate Simpsons cornbread for you guys. What else did I get? I got a really sweet AOK from my homeboy Lewis, who lives in the area. Good dude, great community member, part of the comics community here. He sent me some really cool books. This is Department of Truth, the Ben Harvey. This is a 500 print run of Department of Truth number 12. Got Department of Truth number, which one is this? This is, I'm not sure which one is this. This one is 14. Department of Truth 14, limited to 400 copies. So this is pretty dope. Jay Lee variant, signed by Jay Lee.
They got some sweet variants.
Yeah, hell yeah, that one's awesome. And then I got this one. I'm not sure which this one is. You guys are gonna have to help me on this one because I didn't look it up, but I'm not sure which Department of Truth I guess this one is. So. And then I got House of Slaughter number 1. Beautiful, gorgeous, but totally surprised me. Totally just fucking blew me away. And I literally opened up this AOK right after having lunch with Illust. Got to go have lunch with Illust. Me, Drew from Wanted Comics, Kyle from MCM Solo Wookie. There's a couple people missing, but we'll change that next time. But yeah, the Gun Honey number 3, the Javan Jordan variant, signed. Pretty freaking cool. So that was awesome, man. Really, really cool. And then in the same day, I got my Javan Jordan Ice Cream Man Run the Jewels variant. So really stoked about this. Number 274 of 400 from That Dude Books. So I think they sold out, but I have never heard of That Dude Books. So give them a quick plug because that is a really cool cover. So that was a lot of fun. That is, well, and then actually this is kind of cool. I did. So I got to go hang out with Jesse James for a little bit today. Stopped by his shop. Went to go shoot the shit about the crazy collections that he's been getting lately. And this is what I found in part of the collection I got from him, the card collection. I found an unopened Wacky Packages pack. Look at that. From 1980 tops. Still got the gum in it and everything.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then the guys, this is you guys would have seen me find these on Wednesday's show. You guys, we do a card show every Wednesday, and it's a lot of fun. I found 6 1984 Fleer cello packs. So those will be coming for sale on Whatnot soon. Don Mattingly rookie year, Daryl Strawberry rookie year. Crazy set. And this one kind of blew me away too. This is a pack of basketball patches that Fleer made in like 1960 something, I think it was. Not exactly. Yeah, 1969. And it still has, whoa, it just broke. The gum just broke, but it still has the gum in it. I can feel the gum.
9.4.
9.4. Yeah. So unopened. I don't care about basketball patches, so this will just stay
Wait, what?
unopened.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I was about to say, do I get it if I chew the gum?
Paul style?
Do that on Wednesday?
Yeah. The shit will just disintegrate as you take it out, dude.
That breaks my teeth.
Yeah. Crack. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. So you guys make sure you guys check out the Wednesday show. We're gonna try and keep it going every Wednesday. I think this Wednesday we might try and get the Hive Boys on to come maybe break open a MetaZoo booster box, which would be cool. We're still gonna get Leg to come on there and go through his stack of basketball cards that he still hasn't gone through.
I have some here, but I should have some more tomorrow. So I found more. So we'll see what's up.
We're gonna need to get Leg to come on and open up those basketball packs on Wednesday.
I should look for more. Okay.
You should, because we've had good luck. I pulled a Genesis John Morant. Richie pulled a LaMelo Ball autograph. So people that have opened on that show have had good luck. And
Aaron pulled a 101.
Aaron pulled a 101. Yeah. I pulled a Trout drink.
Yeah.
So a lot of fun. It's just a fun show, and we get to go through those collections and just have a fun time showing you. Speaking of that, before we leave, one of the things I do want to say is Jesus, that's what I'm talking about. You guys, 221 live to the end. I want to thank you so much for supporting us. Yeah. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. Hit the thumbs up. That's a great way to support us. But another great way to support us is like these awesome people do with super chats. We can't thank people enough, especially the Hive crew, who we absolutely love. Who's dropping $50 to eat the gum. Eat the gum. The
challenge is on.
I got a stack of gum from 1988 garbage pail kits. I've got probably 15 sticks that are waiting for that challenge. So we're going to put that 50 aside to eat that gum. But that being said, I'm working out a little special cool thing that we're going to try and pull off with Jesse. He's got hopefully more cool stuff from this collection that we're going to be looking at. And I'm going to do my best to go throw a camera in there, throw a mic in there, and just go through the boxes, because you guys would shit yourself if you saw some of the stuff that's coming out of this. Absolutely amazing. And I think it's gotten to the point where some of these things are beyond historical, beyond just collectible. They're historical. And that's the type of fun stuff that I think is the best to go through together and document it. So we'll continue doing that on the Wednesday shows for the card collection I got, and be on the lookout for trying to do something with Jesse James and maybe Comic Book Shopping Network, throw some videos up on the site of us going through some of that stuff. So, there we go. Hive Boys said they will be there for sure on Wednesday. So that's what I am talking about. That being said, much love to everybody. Give Big Leg a follow on Whatnot. When's your next show?
I'll let you know. I'll let you know soon. I just had 2 mega shows, so I'm trying to reschedule to what I need, and I went today. But yeah,
he killed it before your snowboarding trip. I know that.
Yeah, it was a good week.
Yeah. Follow Carter and Nate on IG. You're going to be jealous every time they post. And give me a follow on IG and Whatnot. You could find me under the Flipside banner on Whatnot. I think we're pretty good. So make sure to give a thumbs up. We have a giveaway that we're going to give away for next week. And basically, the best way to do it is we really have been loving your guys' comments lately. They've been awesome in the underneath the YouTube video. We really appreciate all the live viewers too. But we're going to go ahead and give away something to the people that are leaving these great comments. I want to do, continue leaving the comments. But here is the giveaway, ladies and gentlemen. Nate has this awesome Hot Valley Days and Cocaine Nights trade paperback that is signed, I believe, right, Nate?
It is. So
really, really tough series to come by. It was really, really hot for a while, and I haven't heard much about the trade paperbacks. When did the trade paperbacks come out?
I don't know. I was talking to Matthew Spradlin, who wrote it, and real nice guy. Because when it first came out, I want to say it was about a year ago. It was really hard to find. I found issue 1, but it was really hard to find issue 1, 2, and 3. And if you go on eBay, I mean, some people have like number 2 at $100. I mean, if you want to buy all 3, it costs about $100 for the set. Because I was asking about just like the quality of the paper, and so he and I have talked literally for like the past year on Instagram, and he's under Ginger Matt Stacy on IG. But so I asked him about just kind of how we got everything started with Antarctic Press, just because I was telling him I was, working on trying to draw my own book and things of that nature. And he was very upcoming, very friendly about asking, give me advice. And I asked him if he had any. Actually, I think I sent him a note about a week ago and said, hey, do you have a copy of the trade paperback? Because I never was able to finish reading it. And he was like, yeah, how about I send you one? And I was telling him about our show, and he was like, well, how about I send a couple and do some giveaways?
Nice.
So it's a great book if people haven't read it. About the premise is about a girl named Janie who moves from Ohio to LA, and she helps basically run like the cocaine scene with some Colombians, and for about
sounds
10
like
years.
A true story that I've heard.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I know, they were talking about trying to option at some point. So when you read it, you can definitely see that it could be a movie or a TV show.
Nice. Well, that is a sweet book, and no, it does not come with cocaine, but I'm sure you can fix that. All right. That being said, you guys, leave a comment on below the video after we end. Whatever it is, I don't mind. Tell us something funny. Tell us if you enjoy the show. Tell us a cool pickup story or something cool. But we'll give that a book away. Next week's show, we'll pick a random comment. We appreciate you guys. So we will see you next time.